incredible.
What's been more of a surprise? The fact that your brand is essentially is a global brand, or you pulled off the 900. How long did you chase that whale? That was your Moby Dick, right?
Yeah. Well, it was about 10 years.
It's 10 years of chasing.
Yeah. I would say more of a surprise that I became a brand or that I had any sort of success like this, because in my history of skating, if I set out to do a trick, I figured it out. You know, I was just willing to wreck myself to get there, and yeah, 900 was especially a long journey, but I felt like it was possible, so I always felt like, oh, I could do it. I never was thinking like, I'm going to make it big and make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That was never in my thought process.
Can you still do the
wasn't
trick?
Possible.
Can you still do the trick?
No.
I was going to come out tomorrow and see that shit.
No. I stopped spinning. Actually, I broke my leg 3 years ago.
Really?
On a spinning trick, and I decided that's probably the end of the spins.
How old are you now?
57.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good.
Oh, is it over?
You look great.
No.
Thank you.
No, you look good.
He was like, so.
I want to do that trick.
You want to do a 900? He has a video game. You can do it all day. I
want to do that shit for real. Like it's the
go for it, fat boy.
Damn, hold on.
All right, we can start tomorrow. We can start tomorrow.
Is it really that hard?
It is hard, but
you gotta see it.
There's something about if you know a trick's possible, it's a lot easier to get to.
I'm sure I've seen it, but let me
remind
me.
After I did it, it was about a year later. A couple other people did it, and then people just started doing it a lot. And now there's a bunch of people that can do it, and they've actually spun further. They go 1080.
I was about to say 1080 is here.
Yeah, so there's a handful of people that done 1080.
Are you one of those handful?
No. Mitchie Brusco did 1260. I didn't even try 1080 because I destroyed myself so many times trying to get to that 900. I was like, another 180? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no.
Who's like the best skateboarders like right now or in the world? Like,
well, if you're talking about that kind of skating, it's Tom Shar.
Tom Shar?
Yeah.
He like got gold medals, X Games and shit like that.
He got the silver at the last Olympics. He won gold last X Games. Yeah.
How hard was the fight? You were a big part of the lobby to get skateboarding in the Olympics.
I did my part. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say this: the regular layman. We were like, skateboarding in the Olympics, then you hear what Tony Hawk's back, you're like, you're fucking right. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're Tony, so if you say it's supposed to be, so I know that's how the regular folk were like, oh yeah,
I think my attitude, I had a pretty cavalier attitude because I don't have anything to gain from it.
Yeah.
But I just said, look, the Olympics needs skateboarding more than skateboarding needs the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like, we already have our big events. We already have the participation, the cool factor, whatever
X
else.
Games is
I love that shit.
But the Olympics doesn't have any cool factor in their summer games.
Yeah.
They do in winter because they have snowboarding.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're crazy to ignore it.
Yeah.
And so there were people in the skate industry that were proactive and they did all, they jumped through all the hoops
and break dancing,
qualifying, and they did all that work.
The white lady fucked that up.
And all along, I was just trying to say, yeah, it belongs there.
Yeah.
And then when it finally got in there, they're like, okay, you're going to be the head of the committee. I was like, no, I don't want any part of this.
You're a great ambassador. You and Ralph Lauren are my two favorite American things. The fact that Ralph Lauren does our uniforms and shit, that is polo, and the fact that you were the
that
face
be
of,
fresh too.
Yeah, Ralph, you having us fresh.
Damn, you don't want to be over the committee or nothing. Huh? You like fuck all that, huh?
Yeah, just because I would have to answer to decisions they made, and I didn't want to get involved in all the political issues with the Olympics or making decisions that, like if I realized that they would make a decision on behalf of skateboarding, and then I would have to answer to it.
Gotcha.
And I just like, I don't.
And then don't let that shit be the wrong decision for the skate.
Yeah. And I just want to be a fan.
Whack.
Yeah.
So I got the best sort of hall pass because I can go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I can go skate the courses, but I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
What do you think about the white lady from Australia that fucked up breakdancing?
I have no idea.
So B-boy gets led to the Olympics, right?
I mean, hey, it was the viral takeaway.
On some hip hop shit, I was like, oh my God, this is the most amazing shit ever. There are tons of Asian kids in particular who took B-boy through the stratosphere.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm expecting the story to be like a kid out of the Philippines or Japan or somewhere or Northern California just kills it. And the story ends up being this crazy white broad from Australia who fucking can't she can't dance for shit.
Like,
and she picked herself to be on the team. Like Thank you
that's
for
hard.
not being her.
But I will say I'd have enough background information that I knew breakdancing wasn't going to make it to the next one
Okay.
before she even was on the
So
screen.
she didn't fuck it up.
I don't think so.
How
That's
you
what I
judge-
heard.
How you judge it,
I'm
though?
not defending anyone. I'm just telling you what I heard.
Oh, okay.
How you really judge it though? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
No,
so
it was
hard.
just a dope moment to have,
Yeah,
even
but
if
I'm
it
just
didn't
saying.
stay.
That's
yeah,
what I
I
was
mean, there
wondering
was,
when
like-
they did it. I was like, how you
Yo,
judge
I mean,
it?
I know, no offense. I appreciate your enthusiasm for b-boying, but you were god awful. Jesus
I was just,
Christ.
like I said, I was just trying to realize, like, figure out how you gonna judge it. Like,
You can judge dancing. We used to come up on talent shows.
break dance.
Yeah,
You
but
can
yeah,
judge break.
when
no,
you
break-
see
it's a
it,
little
when you
different.
see it and it's good. It's,
Yeah, you know it's
unreal.
Yeah, but
nah. You can judge.
so what you breaking on? The music don't even
I
matter.
mean, I would imagine
Time,
what
like I
what
said,
spins
all
you're
that
doing.
matters.
Yeah, but what I'm
Don't
saying,
it?
we
No,
don't know.
I mean that's the same as a floor exercise though for gymnastics.
Yeah.
It's the music, the techniques that they do, the flips, all that stuff. What's the difference?
They're gonna bring Yeek into to next Olympics. Would you like to see Yeek? dance?
Have you been in a DJ competition?
Like many years ago, like local shit, little shit,
And who
just straight
judged
battle.
it?
The crowd, kind of that kind of shit.
Other DJs never judged.
Couple of DJs, maybe.
Did you win any?
Not really.
Tony won.
No. I wasn't saying it like that though. I mean, he been one. He won. He got video games and shit.
Yeah. So let's talk money. All right.
Tony won. Tony won a lot.
So the rebrand, boom. You've been humbled. You went into, I believe with every peak of mountain you find, you see another mountain to climb. But you have to crawl back down in the valley and climb back up the mountain.
Yeah.
So you get Tony Hawk 1 and 2. Bam. That's it. What at that point says, oh shit, I could keep this going. I could build birdhouse and something. You're talking about you're gonna bring your shoes back, right? Hawk shoes.
Yeah,
back.
Hawk shoes. Yeah.
So could we talk some about business? Like give us some advice as artists, as brands, as people. Like what is the advice that you have?
Keep control.
Okay, talk to me.
Control your brand.
Because hip hop
I
is we've kind of lost control.
I think that what saved me is that I got this run of success in the 80s and I made most of my mistakes then.
Gotcha.
And let people take my name, just sign it away, and then they could do whatever they want with it. And these products would come out and I'm like, what the hell is this?
This ain't my thing.
Yeah, and they go, well, you signed it over to us. We could do this, what we want.
Yeah.
And I actually had to pay to get out of a contract because of that, because it was so
You
combative.
really are like a fucking rapper. You're like a black guy. No bullshit, Tony. This is like you're describing everybody I know who's figured it out in rap some kind of way. So
Yeah, but the hard way. Figured out the hard way.
So it ain't just racism, guys.
For sure.
It's a system. It is set up for your ass no matter what color you are. They do it to the talent. So now you're back to being the leader, the boss. You get a second chance at the rebrand.
Yeah, and so when I signed and it was like when I signed the video game contract, I said anything with my name or anything that has to do with this game, I have to have final approval over, and they fought it because they're like, we don't sign contracts like that.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I've signed too many that go south, so that's my demand. I go, look, I'm not going to be difficult, and it's for the authenticity of this, it's
integrity
for all of you,
yes.
you know?
Yes.
And because I fought for that, I ended up being able to make that demand every time afterwards because the video games did so well.
Precedent was set.
The
at
precedent
that point.
was set. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That is dope.
And you would advise young people to keep it authentic, to keep control.
Keep it authentic, but don't go for the easy. You know, if someone's just like, "Hey, man, we'll buy your brand for this," it's just like, no, keep growing it.
Yeah.
How important has sponsors been early on in your career? Because
That was the only way to get noticed.
a sponsor.
A sponsor. You all in my day, you had to compete. There weren't any YouTube stars or anything like that. You know, influencers. What do you want to call them? The only way that you were going to get on the map is to compete, and then that's how you get sponsors.
Did you have your own photographer and videographer? Who
No,
you didn't. So you just would. How would they?
there was no money.
There was an amazing photographer. I want to know, Ramsey, you got that book? Yeah.
There were photographers, and you hope that they pointed their
That's
cameras
what I'm
at
saying.
you.
What you- what you-
this one. Did you know this guy?
Oh yeah, Glenn Friedman. Yeah,
Glenn Friedman?
legend.
How important was Glenn and people?
He
like
documented.
Glenn?
I mean, he documented the early days of skateboarding, early days of hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So I say this just because what I've watched from skateboarding is the do-it-yourselfness about it has spawned other industry. You get the skaters who are people who are coming to see, but you get guys making boards and hardware. You got guys taking pictures. These iconic pictures you don't know are going to be iconic. It seems that out of Tony Hawk, what I've taken from it is beyond skating, beyond popularizing it global. You've provided a lot of people opportunities to create jobs for themselves.
I'd like to hope so.
Yeah, whether that's screen printing T-shirts or actually filming the vert in the games, even now the Olympics. What is what's like, and then leading into the skate park project, what's been the most satisfying thing for you in terms of helping people grow beyond whatever you are into their own things? Like you've helped make some millionaires.
I guess just helping to raise awareness to their personality, their skill set, but also to show them what their potential is. I think that's probably the proudest, beyond helping to fund public skate parks. It's more like, I was able to show this person they had way more potential.
Yeah.
It gets tricky though, because you can't be more excited for someone's career than they are.
Bear talks about that. He talks about dealing with artists. Sometimes the hardest part is you see potential in the artist, you try to push them. They're only going to go as far as they want to go.
As far as they want to go. But then again, I have been able to give opportunities to other skaters that just rose to absolute legendary status. And I was thankful to be part of that process.
That's dope.